on Drury Lane.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Hey, we are now standing right on Main Street, Crane Street, in the Mount Pleasant. As you know, it's a very easy, accessible place to get to. And when I say place, I mean a Bridge Christian Church Center here at 735 Crane Street. It's right off of 890 overpass. It's only a 1/16 of a mile on the left-hand side. You come off of 890, exit 5, take a left, immediately on Broadway, and then take your first left on Crane Street, and bang, you're right here. So it's a very accessible place. It's right off 3rd Avenue. I call it the church within the city because we're in the hub here of all of Mount Pleasant area. All streets lead to Crane Street. Crane Street was known as, believe this or not, as Engine Hill many years ago because the building that is housing our food and clothing warehouse is the oldest, listen to this, it's the oldest train station in America that had a train, the first train that went between two cities. It was called Engine Hill. Only historians really know that. Generations past might know that, but present generations, only a few understand that historical fact. So really, we're the church on top of Engine Hill. And Crane Street is a very famous street historically. Not only that, there was a movie, a World War II movie done about Crane Street, and it's an amazing movie. And in there, one of the journalists from the Schenectady Gazette, I believe, was interviewing a couple of people, and they said they were from Crane Street. Crane Street at one time was a street full of life and pizzazz and excitement and wow. We are believing that we're bringing that, with the help of our Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior, that wow factor back to Crane Street. And we're doing it through the Bridge Christian Church Center here. And if you've never been here before, maybe you don't want to come for a church service. I understand you might have your own church, you might have your own religious affiliation. That doesn't matter. We just welcome you with open arms, open heart. Come over and just take a tour. We have a whole lot of things that are happening here on Crane Street. I'm the president of the Mount Pleasant Merchants, and we just got a $460,000 grant to do facades on 9 local business fronts here on Crane Street. This big, huge, beautiful building, another 13,000 square foot that God had miraculously blessed us with. What we've done is we've taken it over, and we're in the process of revitalizing the whole structure. We just put a brand new roof on it. Now we're going inside, we're putting doors and windows and new flooring, things of that nature. So we'd like to open it up, but we could use your help. As you know, we are a 501c3 religious tax exempt organization. So the government refuses any type of loans or grants for any religious organization. So we have to actually find creative ways to come up with money to not only purchase the building, but to revitalize and renovate the building. It's going to cost us several $1,000s. We already put a new rolled rubber roof on top of it, cost us several $1,000s. We have to put a floor in, that's going to cost several $1,000s. Listen, Mount Pleasant can be pleasant again. We can bring community back here, and we can bring business and commerce, and we can bring new businesses here. It doesn't have to be known as a street that you have to go by or around or bypass. You can come through Mount Pleasant. It's turning into a great place to raise children, to shop and enjoy and do business. We have a brand new park that's going in across the street, Orchard Park. And because this is called Engine Hill now, we're working with the city and other organizations trying to get the park to utilize the theme of Engine Hill. Maybe put swing sets up that resemble an engine or a train or something of that nature. We're still working all the details out with the mayor, the city council, the powers that be. But I'm telling you, big things are starting to happen here. It's teeming with life. Hey, behind me on the wall, well, first of all, let me say this. We are inside the cafeteria or the cafe of the Bridge Christian Church Center right now here. This is where we have a lot of community events. A lot of people in our community use the facility here. We have teachers who use it from the Mount Pleasant School District. We have other events that take place here, social events. We also have festivals here. There's a lot that this area has seen and heard over the last, we're coming up on 6 years now of me being the pastor in this community, starting and establishing the Bridge Christian Church here. Well, behind me on the wall is some renditions of some buildings that we are going after to see revitalized here in the Mount Pleasant Crane Street area. I am the president of the Mount Pleasant Merchants, and our slogan is making Crane Street a better place to shop, enjoy, and do business. Mount Pleasant Merchants used to be known, the whole merchant area here, the shopping district used to be known as Engine Hill. These are some renditions here of businesses that received a grant from New York State. We were working with BNI, James Flack, and the merchants acquired, 9 merchants acquired $460,000 grant from New York State, and that is called a facade grant. And we're going to be putting new facades on the front of some of these businesses, and we're going to make it really, really look nice. It's going to have streetscaping, landscaping, new scaping in the front, new windows, doors, whatever the merchant plans on doing here. We've been working with SRG Architects. Frank has done an outstanding job making the vision come alive with all these renditions. And he does all these by hands. I don't know how he does it, but he does it by hand. These are not just computer generated drawings. These are done by hand. That's what he told me. And then, of course, these are copies of the original. So we're excited about this. The concept of making Crane Street a wonderful place to come, and we're going to have outside cafes where they can come and get delicious ethnic food, and it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful place. We're going to have parking. We're working on a parking lot right now. One of the old abandoned lots here right on Crane Street, so people have plenty of parking, free parking. And from what I understand, the city council has told us personally, and it's been no secret, it's been in the paper, that we are getting $1 million worth of intelligent street lighting. And we're not only that, we're working on beautiful architectural street light poles to go with that. So it's really going to be a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place, but it's going to even be more beautiful. We're going to see new streetscaping, walkways, roads repaved, storefronts redone, new street lighting. It's amazing. And I believe it's going to bring new businesses, the right businesses, back to Mount Pleasant. We have a wonderful business here called Combo's Fish Fry. It is known throughout the whole Capital District. People come from Clifton Park, Malta, they come from Rotterdam, Scotia, to eat at this wonderful fish market. It's delicious fish. I go over there very, very often. Of course, you know, the high holy days are coming, and it'd be a great place to go to and shop and get your fish. And I know Phil over there would really appreciate it. And also, it would encourage the morale to see, you know, people from the outside come in all the time too as well. This is a high traffic area here. We're working on crosswalks so you can have safer pedestrian traffic. We're working on street lights. We're working on all the businesses working together so that we can coordinate efforts of garbage pickup, snow removal, working together to fight crime. All those things are all in the works, folks. So it's happening right here, right on Crane Street. Okay, we are back talking about the new Bridge Center Youth and Community building here that we acquired from the city. And we are in the process of renovating it. It's a large facility. It's all open space. And it's amazing that this building actually has retained a lot of the structural integrity that it has. We just recently put a new roof on it. We're in the process of cleaning the floors here and repatching some of the floors where it's been weatherized and the tile came up. And we're putting new exits in, new entrances, some electrical work here. So it'll come up to code and people can come and enjoy this facility. Inside here, we're going to have all kinds of events taking place. We want to have boxing events, wrestling events. We'd like to get some really well-known boxers in here who have boxed professionally, wrestled professionally. We're going to have jazz concerts in here. We're going to have youth concerts here. We may even have old-fashioned square dancing for the seniors. All age groups are welcome here. And I don't know exactly all that's going to take place here, but I do know it's going to be a vibrant, life-changing experience when you come in here, because what's going to happen is it's going to draw the community together. You know, Mount Pleasant has been divided in a lot of ways. And what we're trying to do is bring unity back into Mount Pleasant. And I believe this community center is going to bring a lot of interaction between all kinds of people groups in Mount Pleasant. And so, you know, when you rub shoulders with the people and you get to know them over the backyard fence, you know, relationships, bridges are built, new friendships are founded. And that's exactly what actually the theme of this new Bridge Youth and Community Center is all about. So hopefully we'll have it up and running before the fall. But we could really use your help if you feel like you want to help the youth or to help the community get back on its feet here in Mount Pleasant. Well, maybe you can get a hold of the church and we'll give you a tax deduction for your gift that you could give us. We put a brand new roof on here so far, and we've charged thousands of dollars to fix that. We're in the process of fixing the furnaces, the air conditioning. Like I said, we have to patch the floors. There's a lot that still needs to be done here, but we have the vision for it. And I know that I'm the right guy to do it, because I get out of bed and I dream of what's happening here in Mount Pleasant. We are open to you because we want to throw our doors open wide to the community and the people that have all these gifts. Don't sit on your hands. God has given you these gifts. Let's utilize your gifts in our community. If you know about dance or pageantry or flags or banners or things of that nature, we could use your help. Let's open this facility and have a great day where people can come and have many arts happening here in the building. If you have a business you want to start and you need office space, maybe we could arrange for you to use our office space here. We have plenty of room, so I'm telling you, this thing is getting ready to explode. It's going to be great. It's going to be big. But again, you know, a vision, a dream, without putting boots on the ground will remain a dream. I have a dream. And this dream is going to come to pass, but we could use people like yourself. I hope that this message really inspired you, and perhaps maybe you'll just pick up the phone and say, hey, Pastor James, I want to be a part of that vision. I feel your passion. I feel your zeal. I see what you're doing there in Mount Pleasant. I've watched your life over the last 6 years since you've been there. I see the community changing because of what you're doing there on the hill in Mount Pleasant. All the glory belongs to our Lord. So if you have gifts, bring them over. Let's utilize your gifts. Don't sit on your hands. Let's get you activated and doing what you do best, okay? I need you.
The show you are watching has been produced by SACC.TV. SAC TV is a not-for-profit organization that provides educational programming, seeking to enrich communities by producing shows on culture, science, health, the arts, and more. SAC TV is member-driven, which means that we rely on donations, grants, underwriting, and volunteers to deliver quality content. SAC.TV has been in operation continually since 1974 and currently operates a full-time studio in Rotterdam, New York. In recent years, SAC.TV has produced over 500 community-driven programs that are all available to view free to the public on www.sac.tv, on demand 24 hours a day. SAC.tv also airs shows on local television, channels such as WNYT, My4 Albany, with programs like Do You Know the Muffin Man, Caught in the Crossfire, Scene TV, Tune In to Wellness Today, and The Janice Thompson Show. Check your local programming schedule or www.sac.tv for times and dates. In SAC.tv's mission to connect and inform communities and individuals, every week we're producing new shows. To be able to provide this service, we are in need of your help. There's a lot of ways you can help SAC.tv and in turn help your community. Visit www.sac.tv. There you can click on Donate and select the contribution level of your choice. You can also help SAC.tv by sponsoring an ongoing program, volunteering behind the scenes, or even producing your own show. And as always, if you enjoy what you've seen, visit us on YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe, like, share, and pass the word around. For more information and to see the latest shows, visit www.sac.tv or contact us as director@sac.tv or by phone at 518-831-9145. For now, back to our program, and stay tuned for more great shows.
Well, welcome back again. You know, as I mentioned earlier in this video, that you and I are a part of a community at large here in Mount Pleasant. And I can't do this by myself. No man is an island unto themselves. And so when we work together, we can actually get a whole lot more done because, you know, one, it's okay. Two, better. But when you put a whole group of talented people together who really are on the same page, wanting to see the same goals achieved, then what happens is you get a whole lot more accomplished and done. Somebody said years ago, work smarter, not harder. And I've been working for the last 6 years real hard around here. And we've established a lot of good things. And we've only done this with a few people. And I look forward to working with you. And hopefully we can somehow network together and collaborate. That's a word I've been using a lot. I'm learning a lot here because I'm not a political person, but working with the group of people that I have been working with, the city council, the wonderful city council members, and some other wonderful people in our city running other organizations, I hear them mention this word collaboration. I never knew what in the world that word really meant. So I still haven't looked it up in the encyclopedia or in the dictionary. I should, but I think it means simply good old-fashioned working together and putting your shoulders to the plow, not turning back. Let's just get it done, and accomplish what really needs to be done in our city here, especially in this Mount Pleasant area where I wonderfully serve a great group of people. I've served several communities in my Christian career as pastor almost 50 years now. And in my estimation, I've never had so much more fun than serving this inner city community. I've worked on boards after boards after boards. I was on a board of Schenectady here. One board, was really a wonderful board. I worked with some great people, and I've learned a lot, and I really am grateful for my experience that I learned there. But when we talk about community, I can get a little bit mixed up on what secular community is versus Christian community. I can talk a whole lot about Christian community and the kingdom of God and what that means and how people should love one another and forgive each other. And there's going to be rubs, and there's going to be personal conflicts and things of that nature, even in the church, even in a Christian community. And you can learn to, by God's grace, forgive one another and grow through that. And you can become closer together through conflict, believe it or not, if we're mature enough to sit down, as Matthew 18 says, and Galatians 1 and 6, those which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering yourself. And I think that's a key. We always have to consider ourselves. Isn't it a lot easier to point a finger at somebody and show them and tell and speak other people, look what they're doing wrong, look what you're doing wrong. But when we do something wrong, we want a lot of grace and a lot of mercy. So I've learned over the period of years, you better give people a lot of forgiveness, a lot of mercy, a lot of grace, because you just might need it someday yourself. The community, with the business people. We work with, by the way, Schenectady school system. Schenectady school system uses our facilities here. And if you just give me a moment, I have something I would like to show you. Let me just run over to my desk real quick. I want to get it for you, and I want to show it to you. Right back. This star that I hold in my hand was given to me, a proud gift to me, as the Friend of Education Award, awarded to Pastor James Bookout in recognition of our service to the Schenectady City School District. Right here, the Schenectady City School District comes in, and we as a community allow them to use our facility to train their wonderful, wonderful teachers. This was a wonderful event, and I hold that as a prize and high standard for me. And they just love coming here. They have seminars here. They use the church facility here to kind of get away from the school room and bring it over here. Sometimes you get so close to the forest that you can't see the trees, and so they come over here. It's a relaxed atmosphere. Nobody bothers them. The phone's not ringing. The students are not knocking on their doors. Other administrations are not bothering them. It's a time, it's kind of a retreat for them, just to get away, just a couple miles away from the school, come over here, have a day of a seminar, get trained, and then go back to their jobs and do a better job. Although I think they're doing a great job. Okay, I just got instructions. I love instructions. I love people speaking into my life. Hey, by the way, I'm a very good listener. And when you talk to me, I listen very closely, because you might be saying something that is hidden in my heart that I didn't recognize, but it's in there. And when you talk, it just explodes, like ignites with rocket fuel. But I was instructed here just a few moments ago to tell you who I am and how you can reach us here. I am the pastor of this Bridge Christian Church Center here, Pastor James Bookout. And my connect information, you can go right on our website to our church. It's www.bridgecc.org. bridgechristianchurch.com or bridgechristianchurch.org. You can also get a hold of me on my Facebook. We have a social presence there at the Bridge Church on Facebook. And if you know me personally, send me a prayer request. Send me a friend's request, and I'll accept it. You get on one of my friends. We have several thousand people. I think I'm close to 2,000 or 3,000 friends now on Facebook. You can follow me there. And also I'm going to give you our direct office number. It's area code 518-864-5849. Area code 518-864-5849. Or you can even come knock on the door here at the church at 735 Crane Street. And it's very easy to get here. All you have to do is get off at exit 5, get on Broadway, and the immediate left is Crane Street. Come up a 16th of a mile, you'll see a big billboard on the left. Pull in our large parking lot, and you will see our facility here, our campus. God bless you. I hope that we can connect. Have a great day.
Well, welcome back. I'm still trying to bake the muffins. But finally, I think we're finished. I hope you enjoyed our show today. If you would like to make an order or donate muffins to charity, then please go to the website listed below. With every muffin order, we donate muffins to the charity of your choice. I call it giving your dough to charity. I also encourage you to donate directly to the featured charity today by going directly to our website and getting their information. Thank you very much for watching, and keep on dancing through life by giving to others through love. Let me finish baking these muffins, and see you next time.
The Muffin Man who lives on